Yeah, no. You have to do a certain side mission and then it will automatically be in your inventory. I wish you could have more than two mantles in your inventory, but you can't.
Check back in every meow and again.
You've got good timing. I just finished something.
Yeah, now that I have the entire route for everywhere memorized, I'm not going to be fast traveling anymore.
Wyvern milk? What did you make?
Probably faster
So
than
it might
just
take
handling
me a
it
little
by
bit
myself.
longer to get to locations, but I'm good with that. I get to enjoy the
Join me for a test
scenery.
run of the prototype.
I would never
See how the
say
wet
anything
wipe
like
can
that.
put it through its paces.
All
What do
right,
you mean?
I'll have a look once I've prepared.
To make a decision that you're going to only use one mode of travel. As, me, I'm going to use fast travel or regular travel depending on the circumstances. Ah,
Well, I used to do nothing but fast travel because I didn't have the locations memorized. But now that I have the locations memorized, I don't need the fast travel.
well, I still need to fast travel because it's fast travel.
I know. It's just for me. For me personally, it gets boring.
The hell was I just looking at? Just in case. Ah. Maybe that's it. Fixing to find out. Doing one of those little side things. Oh, right, you're spectating, aren't you? That's one thing we need to make a habit of. Start a share screen, both of us, when we first do parties.
You know how to put it in side-by-side mode, right?
Nope.
Yeah, still waking up, bro.
No problem.
There's an egg. Very gently.
What the hell was I doing? Oh, right.
While you get out of there, you got a rape close right beside you.
Joker's after you.
Well, there went that egg. Yeah.
You need large dung pods, dude.
Okay, so I can't do this mission at all.
No,
Because I'm going to be breaking eggs left and right.
no, because what you want to do is first you want to hit them with a large dung pod to make them run away. Then pick up the egg and take it to a pop-up camp. And yeah, every time the dragons come for you, put down the egg and hit them with a large dung pod, and then pick up the egg and continue. It's a process. I haven't done it, but there's a YouTube video on it.
Well, I'm doing the whole trial and error, trying to learn, figure shit out. I'm bad about ignoring the nuances of a game in the beginning. Like I said, I always want to do a playthrough. I'm just focusing on the story, which I haven't been able to do with this game.
I'm sorry, that's because I don't know when to shut up.
Well, you're not. Well, two things. One, you're not. Well, till now, you know. During whenever I'm trying to catch up, it would help for you to be, watching share stream. But I told you before that even I've watched cutscenes without you around talking, and I told you the reason, my problem with what the hell was I talking about?
The reason or problem you can't get caught up on the cutscenes is because
It's the way that they talk. I mean, the dialogue is just cheesy as hell. They got those spaces after every sentence. You sit there that long and just they'll go from one person to another person to another person, and I'll be listening to it, and it makes no sense that you got 5 people making a point. There should be just one person saying that shit. And I mean, it fucks with my head. The way they present or the way they talk.
The way they talk was actually intended for people that are slow, dude.
It does not matter what intent. I'm telling you that the reality is I'm having a hard time listening and comprehending them because they'll be talking, they'll just stop and stare. for an extended period of time, and then get to the next sentence, or the next character will finally start talking. It either you or my own brain distracts me, starts thinking about something else when they're just standing there staring after saying a sentence, and the comprehension of putting all the information together when they just want to stand there and stare for a long period of time, it just messes with me. I think that the reason why the dialogue is presented in the way it is just circumstances, not for slow people. Because hell, it's all designed for gamers. It's just designed for people who read fast, think fast. That's why I have a hard time with all games. Is I don't read fast, I don't think fast, unless I do. Sometimes I'm actually able to do all that, but definitely not consistent. But I think how most games that are more fast-paced story games, you do get those long pauses, but it's going from one cutscene to another, or you know what I'm saying? I'm just sitting there thinking maybe, because these are pretty good graphics during the cutscene, maybe they spent so much on the graphics that it just has to move on to the next whatever the fuck. It's that long pause, and it all was not put in the right places because it fucks with my head, and it's always gonna fuck with my head. Just because they talk fucked up.
Hey, Swamp.
Maybe
Hey, Swamp.
yeah.
You know how you're always telling me to let you know when you're going on a rant?
Well, I was explaining why their dialogue. It doesn't matter the reason why. If they did it that way, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I know.
It's just when they're sitting there talking, even if because I've watched those cutscenes, whenever I couldn't play, and I was watching them, and I stopped watching them because, with no distractions whatsoever, with my ADHD medicine and everything, and I'm trying so damn hard to listen to them and catch on to whatever the hell they're going on about. I'm just like, okay, I'm not going to worry too much about it because the game is fun as hell. And I'm catching on to upgrades and whatnot.
Just to let you know, in 6 days I won't be on. In 6 days I need to be focused on my mom.
Okay, it's no problem. Heck, I've been waiting for you to get back into, possibly, recording content for a few months now, so ain't no biggie.
Yeah.
This is a hobby that it would be really great if financial assistance comes out of it. I'm talking about just enough to where have a nice, meager existence.
Well, the reason I won't be on in 6 days is because it'll be the anniversary of my sister's death.
It's gonna take like a day or multiple.
Yeah, but no, just a day. It's not for me, it's so I can be there for my mom.
Yeah, I understand.
I've come to terms with it. Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, I am upset about it. But at the same time, like, I've come to terms with it. Like, I don't grieve as much as I used to.
How long ago was it?
2024.
Shit. I had a feeling it was pretty recent. I just didn't realize it was that recent. Damn. Never mind. That explains a lot. When I say never mind, I was like, I kept meaning to ask. I just finally did in this moment.
Well,
But
we lost my sister on April 7th, 2024. and then we lost our home that we built all of our memories that we had lived in our whole lives in August of 2024. So it was like one shoe dropped and then the other.
Hmm.
Needless to say, my mom does not like that year
Yeah, I
because
can understand that.
we lost everything. We lost our rights to the grandkids. We lost our home. We lost a member of our family all in the same year.
Grandkids. So you got
Yeah, my
your sister's
sister's
kids,
kid.
like two of
Yeah,
them or just one?
three.
Three.
One of them was only 6 years old when she passed away. When my sister passed away, not the kid.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I assume that. I'm assuming all three of them are still alive.
Yep.
What?
One
Who
of
are they?
them's on
Well,
one
they
of
live.
them's on the fast track to winding up in prison when she gets older.
Oh boy, how old is she? Teenager.
Um, I think like 10 or 11. Not
Holy
really
shit!
sure.
And you're saying at 10 or 11, you're a tween. She's a tween. Fast track.
The winding up in prison when she gets older. Yeah, 'cause she don't listen worth a tinker's damn. She wants to fight with authority figures. And yeah, she's just got all the telltale signs that she's gonna wind up in prison when she gets older.
Not necessarily. My niece, Monica. Yeah, she had those telltales. But she's just a white black girl.
Well, honestly, I think if she winds up in prison, it'll be mine and her mother's fault because we've always told her don't ever go looking for a fight. But if someone puts their hands on you, you have every right to defend yourself.
Okay, that's sound advice. That's the way it works. What are you talking about? Did
Well,
you pre
with the
yeah.
with the Democrat liberals that are running the fucking country, if you lay your hands on